It's 2 a.m. The house is quiet. Your wife is sleeping peacefully beside you. And there it is again. That familiar pressure. That urgent signal from your bladder that drags you out of bed, stumbling through the dark toward the bathroom. Maybe it happens once. Maybe twice. Maybe 3 times before the sun even rises. And each time you crawl back under the covers, the same quiet thought circles through your mind. Is something wrong with me? If that sounds like your life right now, I need you to stay with me. Because what I'm about to share could change the way you sleep, the way you feel, and the way your body functions from tonight onward. I'm Dr. Richard Thompson, a board-certified urologist with over 12 years of experience helping men restore their vitality, their confidence, and their peace of mind. And I want to have an honest, supportive conversation with you about what's really happening inside your body. Because here's what most men get wrong. They assume the nighttime bathroom trips are just part of getting older, something you accept, something you endure. But that's not the truth. Your body isn't breaking down. It's talking to you. Those trips to the bathroom are a specific, decodable signal about your prostate, your hormones, and your circulation. And that signal simply needs to be understood. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why it's happening, what your body is asking for, and... Now, before we fix this, let's understand it, because knowing the why puts you back in control. The medical term is nocturia, waking up 1 or more times at night to urinate. And after 50, it becomes incredibly common. But common doesn't mean normal, and it certainly doesn't mean untreatable. Think of your bladder as a holding tank. When you were younger, that tank had perfect calibration. It filled slowly overnight, held comfortably, and let you sleep through till morning. But after 50, 3 things start shifting inside that change everything. First, the bladder muscle itself loses elasticity. It stiffens. It can't stretch and hold as much as it used to. So it sends that urgent, full signal earlier, even when there's barely anything in there. Your tank hasn't overflowed. The sensor is just misfiring. Second, your hormones shift. There's a hormone called vasopressin, your body's natural antidiuretic. At night, it's supposed to tell your kidneys to slow down production. But as you age, vasopressin levels drop, so your kidneys keep working at full speed while you're trying to sleep. More urine, more trips. Third, and this is the one most men never hear about, your prostate. As the prostate gradually enlarges, it squeezes the urethra like a hand gripping a garden hose. You can't fully empty your bladder, so it refills faster. And back to the bathroom you go. Now here's something fascinating. A 2023 study from Fukushima Medical University in Japan showed that healthy blood circulation around the prostate helps metabolize the cell buildup called stromal cell proliferation that drives that enlargement. When blood flow is strong, the prostate can manage itself. When it weakens, the growth accelerates. This is mechanical, this is hormonal, this is circulatory. But gentlemen, this is not a verdict on your masculinity, and it is absolutely fixable. Now here's where I need you to lean in, because most men treat nocturia as an annoyance, something you just deal with. But those bathroom trips are quietly destroying your health from the inside out. Let's start with sleep. Every time you wake up, you shatter your sleep cycle. Your body never reaches those deep restorative stages where real healing happens. And here's the critical part. About 90% of your daily testosterone is produced during the first few hours of deep sleep. No deep sleep means no testosterone recovery. And low testosterone weakens your muscles, drains your energy, and accelerates the very prostate problems waking you up in the first place. But it doesn't stop there. Fragmented sleep raises blood pressure, weakens your immune system, and for men over 60, stumbling to the bathroom in the dark is a leading cause of nighttime falls and serious injuries. Then there's the emotional toll no one talks about, the anxiety before bed, the guilt of waking your partner, the quiet withdrawal from travel and overnight visits because you're afraid of the embarrassment. And here's the cruel part. It becomes a vicious cycle. Poor sleep weakens the prostate. A weakened prostate worsens the nighttime urination, which destroys your sleep even further. Round and round it goes. Now, as your doctor, I must flag the critical exceptions. If nocturia appears suddenly, or if it's accompanied by blood in the urine, burning, fever, or a dramatic spike in frequency, see a urologist immediately. These signals need urgent evaluation. But for the vast majority of men, what's driving this cycle is far more manageable than you think, and it starts with understanding which root cause applies to you. Gentlemen, nocturia isn't one problem with one cause. It's a symptom with multiple roots, and identifying yours is the key to the right solution. 1. Your fluid timing and diet are working against you. Many men drink large amounts of water in the evening thinking they're being healthy. Add caffeine after noon, alcohol at dinner, or high-sodium meals, and you're flooding your bladder right before bed. The salt pulls water in, the caffeine stimulates your kidneys, and alcohol suppresses vasopressin, the hormone that slows urine production at night. 2. Your bladder muscle is misfiring. Over time, the bladder wall stiffens and loses its stretch capacity. It contracts and sends urgent signals before it's actually full. You rush to the bathroom, and barely anything comes out. That's not a full bladder, that's a miscalibrated one. 3. BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia. Your prostate has enlarged, squeezing the urethra and preventing full emptying. You think you're done, but urine stays behind. 20 minutes later, full again. And what accelerates this? Poor blood circulation around the prostate. When flow weakens, cellular buildup goes unchecked and the prostate keeps growing. 4. Hormonal imbalance. Falling testosterone, declining vasopressin, and dropping nitric oxide levels. Nitric oxide keeps your blood vessels flexible. When it drops, the vessels around your prostate stiffen. Less flow means less nutrient delivery and a prostate that's slowly starving. I had a patient, David, 63, waking 4 times a night. 2 doctors told him it was just age, but his nitric oxide was critically low and prostate blood flow was compromised. It wasn't aging, it was depletion. Because here's the common thread across all 4 causes: compromised blood flow and nutrient delivery to the prostate. Fix that foundation, and the downstream symptoms begin to resolve. All right, gentlemen, let's turn this into action. Starting tonight, here are 3 simple behavioral shifts. First, cut off all fluids 2 hours before bed, no exceptions. Second, practice double voiding. Urinate, wait 30 seconds, then try again. You'll be surprised how much your bladder was holding back. Third, when the urge hits at night, pause, breathe. Train your bladder to wait just 2 minutes longer each week. These small habits recalibrate the system. But gentlemen, fixing the habit is only half the equation. You also need to give your prostate the raw materials it needs to heal from within. The nutrients that support healthy blood flow, nitric oxide production, and cellular activity right where it matters most. That's exactly why I recommend Prostavive. 1 glass each morning. No pills to juggle, no complicated routine, just a powerful blend designed to target every link in the chain we discussed today. Tongkat Ali and Panax ginseng to support blood circulation directly to the prostate, nettle root for urinary tract health and healthy hormone levels, boron to support your body's natural detoxification and inflammation response, ashwagandha for sexual vitality and prostate cellular cleanup, plus the essential mineral foundation, zinc for hormone production, magnesium for deeper sleep and blood vessel relaxation, and vitamin D for prostate cell health. These aren't random ingredients thrown together. Each one targets a specific part of the chain: blood flow, hormonal balance, prostate cell health, and nitric oxide support. Together, they create a compounding effect no single nutrient can achieve alone. Picture this: deeper, uninterrupted sleep, fewer trips to the bathroom, stronger flow, more energy, and that quiet return of confidence and intimate vitality you thought was behind you. This is not your life sentence, gentlemen. Your sleep, your comfort, and your confidence can come back. Simply click the logo of my channel to get to my channel's homepage.